In the spring of 2014, I had noticed these two turkey vultures sitting on the chimney of the next door neighbor's house, and I had never seen them before in our neighborhood because we live in the city and you don't often see turkey vultures in the city. Maybe on the side of the freeway eating roadkill, but not in on our house or the neighbor's house. So it was the first time I'd ever seen any. Anyway, that was it. They disappeared after the blue jay attacked them. Then come spring summer 2015, this bird appeared, the adult turkey vulture. And I'd seen this bird hanging around the neighborhood, on our roof, on the neighbor's roof, and just flying around, which again was unusual, but I just thought, oh, well, he's just stopping off, she's just stopping off for some food and a little rest here. And it wasn't until, I'm going to say, early summer, midsummer, I started to hear noise coming from my porch roof, like pitter-patter and all kinds of noises and weird things. I thought, oh my goodness, we have squirrels in our porch roof. So I ended up going into my attic just to have a look what I could see, because I could definitely hear something in the porch roof on the second floor. So I went up in the attic and looked down at the porch roof from the third story window and saw a big hole in our porch roof. And I was shocked. I'm like, my goodness, where did that hole come from? And it didn't take me long to realize that the adult turkey vulture that had been hanging around had babies in the hole. And we were about to be getting our roof fixed, so it was scary. I'm thinking, oh my goodness, we have baby turkey vultures in our roof in the city. It's just unheard of, So we had to put that project off a little bit so the babies could fledge the nest. Here you see the mama drinking out of the gutter here just to try and cool down in the summer heat. Anyway, so this started the story of me being able to sit up in my attic and just film them close up. It was a really cool experience to see them close up. Here you see the little babies popping out the hole. I couldn't believe it when I first saw it. And here you see the little baby trying to pull himself out with his beak and his claws and his wings. And there's the other little baby in the background. And as they grew stronger, they were able to pull themselves out the hole. At first, the mommy was feeding them in the hole, and then once they grew strong enough, they would pull themselves out of the hole, and she would feed them right there on the roof, and I had a front row seat. And it was one of the most amazing experiences I've ever had in my life. I was literally 4-5 feet away from these birds watching them, as if it was a National Geographic documentary, but it was right there, watching it from my attic window on my porch roof. And here you see the little baby preening, pulling out the little downy feathers there, the baby feathers, in preparation for them to be able to fly eventually. It was just the most amazing experience. They would actually walk close up to the window too, and at one point there was just a pane of glass of me separating them. And it was just cool to watch them daily. I would rush home from work and run up in the attic and just get my camera and just sit and watch them. And just to see them preening and pulling themselves out the hole and feeding, it was just one of the most amazing experiences I've ever had, to be honest. Turkey vultures, a couple of facts about them. Obviously, they eat roadkill. They eat a lot of things that nobody wants to touch. They clean up all the trash, I guess, and the roadkill on the side of the road. And the mama actually regurgitates that. I know it sounds gross, but she regurgitates that to feed the babies. And they also poop on their feet to cool down. So the breeze and the moisture in the breeze actually keeps them cool. Another cool thing they do is they'll hold their wings out to cool down. It looks absolutely beautiful and amazing. And you can't appreciate how massive these birds are until you're close up. Here you can see the little feet. Just reminds me of Big Bird from Sesame Street. The little feet and the downy feathers there. Shortly you're going to see the mom come and feed the babies, which was an amazing experience to see close up. You actually saw the baby's beak down her throat and them eating the regurgitated food. I could actually smell it sometimes coming through the cracks in the window. It wasn't nice, but I actually grew really fond of these birds over time. Everybody thinks they're ugly, but I think they're really special and very cute. And it was so nice to see them so close up. And it got me researching about the birds and how useful they are in nature. You know, they clean everything up and the roadkill and stuff that other creatures don't really want to touch. So they have a purpose. And I don't think they're ugly at all. I think they're so cute. And this one's little eye blinking. They look prehistoric, don't they? The babies have a grey face, and I think it takes a couple of years for their face to turn red like the mom, like the adults. And they're born with these little downy feathers like most baby birds, and they preen them out. So yeah, I just watched them all summer. I watched them grow, and it was just unheard of, an amazing experience. We're in the middle of the city. You don't see turkey vultures around here very often. So to see them out of my attic window every day was just amazing. A lot of the neighbors were noticing too and taking videos and pictures. But like I said, I had the front row seat. And here's the little baby out on the roof, and there's the sibling finally coming out the hole. They both made it out. Like I said, they would sit with their wings spread out to cool down, and it was just such an amazing sight. Look how beautiful their wings are and the wingspan. I'm not really sure what size the wingspan is, but seeing it close up, it just looks massive, and it's so beautiful, and the feathers are just gorgeous. And they would sit like that for a good 20 minutes sometimes, just letting the summer breeze cool them off. Waiting for mom to come and feed them, and just hanging around. And like I said, we had to put off fixing the roof. I know it looks a mess up there, but we had to put off fixing the roof because we didn't want to seal that hole until the babies had fledged. So here's mom. Mom's here with the food. As you can see right there, the baby's beak goes right down her throat, and that's how she feeds them. And they would fight over the food. I couldn't find the video clip, but I did have a video clip where the babies would try and literally peck each other off the edge of the roof to push the other baby out the way so they could get all the food first. It was pretty funny to see. And as you can see, mom, she didn't have that much, and she's like, okay, and she would actually sometimes just scuttle off and fly off because the babies were just too much because they were starving. This little poor baby on the right didn't get as much food as this feisty one on the left here. As you can see, mom would run away from them at times just to get a break. And there you can see my neighbor in the background filming them because it's just such a rare sight to see in the middle of the city. I know they're more than likely found in the countryside or maybe wooded areas. But, maybe abandoned buildings too, but not in someone's house like this. It was just so strange and weird and amazing at the same time. And the timing was really awkward because we were trying to get the roof fixed, but I was insistent that we waited until they fledged. I didn't want anybody removing them at all. I wanted them to leave the nest naturally. And I got in a few arguments with people over that. I'm like, nobody is moving these birds. They stay until they leave naturally. And I won that battle and got to watch them fledge naturally from the nest. Here's the baby after his meal. He's just chilling out. I was probably about 2 feet away from him. All that separated me and him was a little pane of glass. Again, it's like a front row seat to a National Geographic documentary. And here's the other baby after his meal, just chilling out, letting the summer breeze cool him down with his wings spread. And the wingspan, you can't appreciate how gorgeous and massive they are until you're that close up to them. And these are just the babies. You can imagine when the adult does it. I did have a couple of pictures of the mom doing that, and I witnessed the mom doing that on the neighbor's roof as well. It's just an amazing thing to see. It looks like a totem pole, like the top of a totem pole. So yeah, the babies would eat their dinner and then just plop back in the hole. Here's the other sibling just plopping back in, getting in the shade, and they would just chill out there after their meal, and then they just come in and out whenever they wanted and peck at the roof and drink out of the gutter for water. I think I mentioned earlier, they also, vultures will poop on their feet and let the summer breeze cool them down. That's just another fun fact about vultures. I think they're really cute and beautiful. And here we have one of the babies when he fledged and spreading his wings. How beautiful does that look? I only caught a quick clip here, but at times they would stand there for 10 minutes at a time with their wings spread like that. And it was amazing to see. Anyway, as they got older, I knew they were going to be leaving soon and capturing some of their first flights here. And I was ready to see them fledge the nest and go and explore the world, but also it was sad at the same time because I was going to miss them. And they do say turkey vultures come back every year to the same spot, but obviously the hole was sealed up by the next year. I have seen turkey vultures in the neighborhoods, in the last few years, but I don't know if it's them, but I always secretly hope that it's one of them coming back to see me, or both of them, or all of them, the mom and the babies coming back to see me again. Because the whole time I was watching them through summer, I did feel like we built a little bond together. They would let me watch them and get real close up. So I always wonder where they are to this day and hope that they just fly by and say hi from all the way up there in the air. And here's the baby just stretching his wings, maybe ready to fly. Look how beautiful he is flying away. This was a couple of days before I never saw them again. Like a couple of days later, they took flight all together. Actually, all three of them took off together, and I never for sure saw them again. I mean, I've seen turkey vultures each summer, and like I said, I hope it's them coming back to say hi to me. And look at those beautiful wings. Just amazing creatures. I feel so blessed to have had this experience and witness something like this so close up. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to attach some pictures to the end of the video so you can see some still shots of them.
Do you have any loose cans, maybe?
Yeah, look at them flying. That was one of the last times I saw them. I think 2 days after this video they were gone. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna attach some still shots so you can get to see still shots and close-ups of them. And yeah, like I said, I hope you enjoyed this video of my baby turkey vulture experience. It was amazing, and I just wanted to share with everybody so they could enjoy it too. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for watching my video, guys. My channel is Mother of City Cats, and I'll be posting, I mostly post videos on my trap, neuter, return ferals that I have rescued and helped and built a house for and done all kinds of things for. So if you want to subscribe and follow me and like my videos, that would really mean a lot to me. If you want to just go watch the other videos I've posted, then go ahead and do that. I will be posting more animal-related videos, nature-related videos, cat-related videos. So there's more to come in the future, and any support you can give me, I'm very appreciative of. Again, I hope you enjoyed my video, and I hope you guys subscribe and follow me. Thanks, guys. Bye.